Hello everybody, this is Sam from West Coast Polishing. Just want to make sure this thing is up and running. Okay, it's up and running. Hey, we got the unique privilege to do one of these stainless steel tankers, and if you've done one, you know it's a challenge. Anyway, today I'm gonna do a little quick segment on putting on the conspicuity tape. Usually when we put conspicuity tape, we're using a standard type tape. You can get it at any trailer parts sales outfit, or you can get it online. I like to use, well, I'm accustomed to using this thicker one. It's just got a thicker plastic, a thicker backing. It doesn't bubble as easy. Actually, it almost doesn't bubble at all. So when you apply it, you could just apply it, cut it, or put it in a straight strip. I like doing the my favorite applications are when we can cut it and do piece by piece because it doesn't have to be perfect. This particular customer wants the conspicuity tape to say Westmart because the taker is manufactured by Westmart. So we're just going to illustrate a little bit how we put that on. You can't put it on the same way you do the standard type roll. This is a much thinner paper. It's more of a it's a poly, like a poly with a little bit of foil, metal, metallic, or whatever it is. It goes on straight, but the minute you start to press down on it, it is so thin that the adhesive makes circles and trap the air in there, and it starts to bubble up. Of course, you can get one or two bubbles out by using a safety pin. I got a safety pin, and you pop the hole and then you crease it down in, but that's a little tedious. So we are gonna do this right here, and usually I have a string or a yarn I do from end to end, but the marker is right here on the top of the marker, the light markers. So it's pretty simple. But I just want to illustrate how I do that real quick. How I apply that, okay? Just gonna let that play. So I got an ID card with a microfiber towel. Of course, I'm gonna slide that over as I apply it. Kind of crease it and apply it. You could use your hands, but it's a little bit more sticky and dirty and whatnot. So, I think I already have my pre-cut. Let me go check. All right. There you go. All right, let me cut this up real quick. Just trying to make sure I have it identical as it originally was. Oh. Not too hard. Tank's already been wiped down, but I'm gonna do another wipe on it just to get the dust off of it. You can go extreme and you can get it all cleaned up and re-wipe it again. I just gotta wipe the dust off. Again, these light markers are my guide. I find it right on the right. Gonna peel it up. I'm just gonna peel the very end. It doesn't matter what end, right hand, left hand. just one end. Give me a second here. I'll just bend the ends, fold it, peel it back. Give me a hard time, but there it is. Oh, okie dokie. Okay, so I got my one end started. I'm gonna fold it back. I am not gonna let this open it all the way up or peel it all the way back so it doesn't start sticking. It's really good adhesive, so it wants to stick hard. So I'm gonna measure. I'm gonna measure the top of these posts right here, because if I had my yarn, it would be right there. So I could eye it. If you're off a little bit, like a couple of centimeters, the good thing about doing it in sections, no one will ever know. So I'm gonna do my left side, press it down, hold it with my right hand, and I'm gonna start creasing it while all the time keeping it level. I don't know if you can see that. Then I'm gonna pull it back right here, give myself some more room, but not all of it, because I don't want to make a mess of things. And this works way better than just putting it all on. And there's no big bubbles. I'm just kind of eyeing that right there, try not to let that go, let my hand move. And it really does well, because you're not having to deal with big bubbles. They'll be there if you try to put it all on at once. And that's pretty much it. Now you can get your rag or whatever it is you're going to do, and you can just kind of press it down. You're not going to end up with bubbles, because I try to put them on the whole thing straight and flat, and it's good, but once you start pressing down, it will make bubbles. Plenty of them. Okay? This is Sam from West Coast. I hope that helps you out. Anybody that's doing conspicuity tape, it's not that hard. It's a little bit more tedious when you're dealing with the thinner type custom Westmark brand, okay?